Good morning and welcome back to another video, and today we are going to be farming up the Scarlet Monastery. Now let's stick around and enjoy the video. Okay guys, so today we have been farming up in the Scarlet Monastery, and more specifically the left wing of the Scarlet Monastery, which is, I believe, is still just called the Scarlet Monastery. And pretty much what we've been actually farming up for is not medium end or low end transmog, but we have been farming up the high-end ticket transmogs, as Scarlet Monastery is mainly a high-end transmog farming session that you do pretty much, and that means that you will only get some one-off ticket items that are actually worth a great deal. Now, I wouldn't recommend doing these types of farms unless you actually have an insane amount of transmog on the auction house. This is because you will most likely not get much in this actual farm, but it has the potential to get you something worth a lot of gold. Now, obviously, I'm showing you the route as we speak right now, and to be honest, it's fairly straightforward as you do it. By the way, just one little side note, you can actually mount up in this section here in the courtyard. This is very handy for actually gathering up all of the mobs, and I kind of just do it this way because I find it to be the most easiest way in order to gather up all of these mobs. I just run to the first right and then I go on to the next left. And I can usually pick up all of the mobs fairly easily using my soothe and just running into them and all that jazz. So it's just a case of running through them, gathering them up. And you can gain a load of different types of BOE blue items. You don't get as many green items when it comes to this actual farm, as it is a high-end transmog farm. But for the hour at this moment in time is around about 25,000 gold for pretty much near on 30 minutes worth of a run. It's going to be about 35 minutes by the time I'm finished with all of this. And pretty much I just run around the corner and wait for all the casters to gather up so I can just burn them all down without any hassle. And after that is all done, you pretty much don't have to go in here, but I do pretty much go in here quite a bit. There is a few extra additional mobs, but the bulk of them are in the courtyard. So if you wanted to do a quick run, I would recommend just doing the courtyard then running out. But if you do want to actually get the most bang for your buck for the hour of your lockout, then I would recommend doing this, as this will take you 4 minutes to do a full run, and the other run will take you roughly around about 3 minutes 20 seconds if I remember correctly for doing the courtyard run. So it's an additional 40 seconds per run in order to come in here and gather up all of the mobs. So it's not that bad for additional gold for this actual farm. Now obviously we just finished the entire last run, and let's see what we actually have. So all in all we have 2 BOE items. One of them actually isn't worth an awful lot. The region market value average across EU servers is 3,184 gold, and that is for the dense triangle mace. And let's showcase it right here. So obviously nothing really too special unless you're looking to do it like some form of weird transmog with it. And on my realm it's worth 638 gold. We move over to the Blood Spiller, and this is a two-handed axe, so it looks like this, haha. And pretty much on the region market value average across EU is 14,650 gold, or 5,387, which is on my realm. But at this moment in time there seems to be a listing on there for around about 19,000 gold, so that was just the average on my realm for the market value. So not too bad. All in total it has come to a lovely 25,000 gold, and now it will be most likely time to just jump in and disenchant all of these stuff and then see what we've got in total at the end of all of this. So I'll see you in a second. Okay, so all in total we have managed to gain around about still 25,487 gold. We gained a little bit extra for the hour for disenchanting all of that stuff, but because they're enchanting materials, they'll sell a lot faster than just as and when like vendoring the greens that I did not want. So we've got a few small end pieces of transmog that will go on the auction house. Mainly the cloaks will sell very well, but that's not really the main goal for that. Everything in this bag here is pretty much a bonus. So it's mainly these BOE blues. And I actually forgot, I mentioned that I got another one as well. So we have the dense triangle mace, which we covered already. We have the blood spiller, and we have the head splitter, which is region market value average of 10,582 gold. So obviously that looks pretty cool, to be honest. It kind of looks like some form of Kirin Tor type axe thing. So looks, I kind of like it, to be fair. It looks pretty cool. But other than that, that is pretty much what we've actually managed to gather up, and the total value is 25,487 gold. So, all in all, 3 blues, BOE blues that I can sell on the auction house. Pretty damn good. I'm very happy with that. Bit naffed off that the actual market value on my realm, which is a high pop realm, is quite low. So I would recommend double checking the auction house by using your loot appraiser, which you can pretty much do just like this. So you just go over to Scarlet Monastery and you check out all of the different blue items that drop from that dungeon, and it will tell you pretty much what types of BOE blues will drop what types of BOE blues will drop in Scarlet Monastery, which you can get a good idea on if it's actually worth you doing this farm if you're on a high pop. If you're on a medium or a low pop realm, they're most likely going to go for a lot more, mainly because there's not many people farming this farm, but I'd still double check it even if you're on a medium pop realm. Other than that, guys, have a lovely rest of the day, and I shall see you in the next video on Wednesday. Take it easy, guys.